Okay, thank you for joining us today. My name is Blanca Úrsula Ortega Castillo. I have a master's degree in chemical and biological science. Actually, I've been studying for a long time metabolism, physiology, and biochemistry. So even if I'm not an expert on this topic, I think I'm going to give you a general idea about energy balance on our healthy diet. This is SU teaches SU. SU teaches SU. Okay? So, what's energy balance based on a healthy diet? Okay, first, to define an energy balance, we have to understand what's metabolism. Metabolism is a process when your body converts all the food that you take it into energy. And how we do that? We convert the food, any food, and we break it. Imagine this little muffin. And then we are breaking all into pieces, and all these pieces are small and tiny molecules that we are going to use to have energy. On our body, we are using actually this molecule called ATP, and this is our energy molecule that we're using. So all our food are converting, almost all of our food are converting on ATP to create energy. Why do we need this energy? We need this energy to maintain the body functions. So what body function? As walk, as eating, as sleep, as breathing, anything in our body that requires movement, okay? Movement or any process, okay? So, to maintain the energy metabolism is acquired by food digestion, and then energy. So, as already speak, this is the food. This is the ingestion. When we are ingested some digesting any meal, we are breaking apart these molecules, and then we're converting on energy. And this is how we can maintain energy metabolism. But this is not the important stuff. Actually, the important stuff is the whole metabolism can be divided into types of metabolism. Okay, we have anabolism and catabolism. And what it means? Catabolism is the all kind of process that destroy that we're eating or we're obtaining by the environment. So the catabolisms are actually breaking any stuff. So if we have some blocks here, this one is cutting on small pieces. That way we can use it to build another stuff inside our body. And what is doing anabolism? Anabolism is doing the opposite operation. They are building something based on small structures. And why are we doing this? Because sometimes we don't need the exact same structure. We can change it for another one. Okay, so we are always converting these little molecules in something bigger. So we call catabolism to this process when we are breaking anything, and anabolism when we are converting these pieces into something else. But what can we do? We need energy. Energy is necessary for produce this kind of stuff. Even breaking down this and putting this together. So that's the reason, because we need energy to maintain our metabolism. So actually this is a cycle, okay? To do one thing, we have to have the other one. We need any kind of larger molecules to have smaller molecules and then be able to build something. So, what's an energy balance? An energy balance is actually how much energy we are obtaining and how much we are spending. So, in this case, we are earning as much as we are spending. Okay, this is a neutral balance, and here is calorie intake, and this is energy spend. Okay, so why we need this balance? This is a balance. Because if we don't have this balance, we are going to start to accumulate this energy, and how we accumulate it usually as fat. So we have three types of energy balance. We have a negative balance that it says we are taking calorie intake, but we are spending more energy. So actually we are going to lose weight. And this is a neutral balance. This is negative balance. And we have a positive one. And a positive one means that we are gaining calories each time. So if we earn calories, we are gaining weight. Okay, because the energy expenditure is less than the calories intake. So what it means? That if you eat a burger and also you eat, I don't know, French fries, and you eat, and this is like, I don't know, 1,500 calories, and you are just sleeping the whole day. You have a basal metabolism that is burning just 1,200 calories. So this is just for being sleeping, or this just maintaining your body alive. So you are just here watching anything on your cell phone. You are happy, but you are earning. The earning calories is 300 calories. Imagine that you are earning this quantity each day. So actually you are gaining weight every day just because you are not spending this energy, and you are consuming a lot of them. So how can we find a balance? A balance must be found once as much as we eat is as much as we are spending. So calorie intake equals calorie burn. Okay? And what are burning? What is calorie intake? All your meals, also all your drinks, except for just water. Water doesn't have calories, but soda, some kind of alcohol, juice, anything has calories. Okay? And also snacks. Sometimes we didn't consider it snacks. Snack can be just some nuts, or it was just a lollipop, something like that. But this is the whole calorie intake that you're having every day. And where are you going to be able to burn calories? You are going to do exercise. We have basal metabolism. And also we have daily activity that doesn't include, that is not included exercise. Daily, I'm sorry, I forgot it. Daily activity. Sorry. So this daily activity must be equals to the calorie intake. So that way you are going to find a balance and you are not gaining calories. So we can calculate this kind of stuff. Usually we go with nutritions to do this kind of calculation. But what can we calculate as daily activity? Anything. Walking, even eating. Eating is going to spend calories, but not too much because you are earning more than that. Thinking or studying, that spends calories. Thinking, eating, walking, chores at home, running, or actually this is going to be on running or another or others running or another sports, okay? In general, sports. Okay, but any daily activity is going to give you. And the basal metabolism is just all the functions that you need to maintain you alive, like your heart beating, breathe, maintain the functions, basic functions in your brain, a lot of stuff. Okay, very basic process in our body. So we already have all of them. So it's not that we have to do exercise for maintain or for burn calories, but actually this one burn more calories than other one. Okay, our basal metabolism is just basal and it's based on our weight. Okay, this is based on our weight, but also in your metabolism, in your kind of metabolism. Exercise also depends of the I'm sorry, I lost it. It wasn't I lost this word. It depends from the effort. Sorry for the effort. For example, you are spending more calories if you are swimming or running very fast, but you are spending less if you are just jogging or if you are just playing I don't know, tennis or that kind of stuff, because you are using less muscle and you're moving less. Okay, so that's the idea. You have to maintain an equilibrium between both of them, how much you are eating and how much you are spending. So that's a real balance. But that's not the only stuff that you have to do to maintain this balance. You have to understand what kind of nutrients we are consuming each day. So we have 3 types of nutrients that we call macronutrients. And this is important because fat gives you more calories than proteins or carbs. So we already know that we have carbs, we have proteins, and we have fat. And usually this is energy, storage energy, sorry. Energy. This is the daily energy that we are using the whole day. We are using glucose for everything, and then when we finish with glucose, then we're using fat. But also we have protein, and these proteins are very useful because they maintain our body functions. They build anything in our body. They are doing activities. They are sharing signals. Sharing signals. sharing stuff. We are sharing using proteins. So actually, our muscles are made from proteins, or the enzymes in our body are proteins. The hormones in our body are proteins. Another kind of signals in our body are proteins. Even if we are trying to move one thing for another, we are using proteins all the time, and we need also receptors to bring that stuff in specific cells. But one stuff about this is, for example, meat, a piece of chicken, is not just protein. It's also fat and also carbs. So sometimes we're eating meat without, oh no, I'm just consuming protein. But that's not true. We're consuming carbs and also fat. And a huge percent of this one is also water. Usually this is like 80% water. It depends on the kind of meat that we have a different composition of fat, and also we have carbs. Usually we have a very small quantity of carbs here on meat, but we have a large quantity of fats and also a lot quantity of water. So usually 100 grams of meat only have like 15 grams of protein. So when you are eating, you are not actually eating 100 grams of protein. You are just eating 15 grams. And this is important because we're saying, oh no, I'm having a very good diet. I always eating protein. And maybe this kind of food is, I don't know, 20 grams of fat. So you are consuming more fat than protein. And this is important, okay? So for example, avocado is almost fats, but are good fats. And also it has a little bit of protein. Another one, nuts. Nuts has, it's a good resource of fats, a very healthy fats, because we have two types, healthy fats and bad fats. And eggs, the egg yolk is a lot of fat, but also the rest of the egg has a lot of protein. And for example, beans have a lot of carbohydrates, but also a lot of proteins. So it's not just about eating something. You are not eating just one macronutrient. You are consuming the three of them, but in different proportion. Okay? So how is this going to affect our body composition? So a healthy diet must be based on at least 55% of carbs to maintain energy in our body. It must be like 20 to 25 of fat, and it depends if you are trying to lose weight or just maintain your general your already weight. Okay, so how much do you need for protein? Maybe you need 20 to 15 to 25, right? Yes. So the idea is this one. You actually don't need so much protein as you think. Usually we're eating a lot of protein. We're eating a lot of red meat, and red meat has a lot of fat. So we don't need a lot of that. And what's happening? We are changing our body composition. We are having a healthy body composition. I'm sorry, I draw very, very bad. And then we are eating more food that we are needing and also in a bad proportion. And we are gaining weight until we are actually storage a lot of fat, right? So our body composition is body mass index, and we consider our height over our weight, okay? So this relationship gives you your body mass composition, your body mass index. So what's happening here? When you are accumulating more energy, usually this is fat because we almacenate all our energy as fat. Even carbs are converted in fats, and that's the reason, because even if we're just eating all these juices and fruit and everything, but we're eating a lot of them, a lot, even if we are not taking fat, we can gain weight. So what we have to do? We have to start to have healthy choices, okay? Because actually, the average daily calorie intake in the United States is very high, very, very high. The average is 3,770 calories, okay? Calories is just a measure of energy, okay, in our body. But what it means, actually, a person that has a height, or I don't know, like between 5 feet and 5.5 feet, and weight between 120 and 140, just need like 1 of 100 calories. So how much she's earning each day? She's earning a lot, right? She's earning 220 calories each day. So that's the reason, because obesity is increasing in our country. And this is quite important to maintain our body function properly. We have in other countries that are consuming a lot of calories, but okay, what we cannot do? What's the problem with consuming a lot of them? The problem with have bad diet habits is that this can produce a lot of non-chronic disease. So this non-chronic disease includes diabetes, hypertension, heart attack, depression, and others, okay? So this is hard for us, because when we have diabetes, we know, but what happened? Why I have diabetes? Because you didn't have a healthy diet. Hypertension, you are eating a lot of salt, but also a lot of meat. Heart attack, you have a lot of fat in your veins. And depression, you don't have the enough molecules to maintain your brain functioning properly, okay? Also, we have overweight, and we have high cholesterol, but all of them have this consequence: diabetes, hypertension, heart attack, and depression. Most of them. Also, sleep disorders. Yeah, I forgot that. Sleep disorders. And this is quite important too. So, how we can improve these habits? We can improve these habit changes having healthy choices. So healthy choices include whole bread, whole grains. That includes a variety of fruit and vegetables. Eat a lot of vegetables on your healthy eating plate. You have to consume more healthy fats, as avocado, nuts, fish, this kind of stuff. And for consume more valuable protein, you have to avoid red meat. So these are just healthy choices that you can do every day to avoid this kind of behavior. Also, remember to take a lot of water and stay active. Stay active doing any activity, jogging, walking, I don't know, swimming, doing any sport that you wanted, or moving a lot. Okay, that is going to help you to lose weight. So, just for give you an example, to burn a muffin, you need to run just for burn a muffin, a blueberry muffin that actually has 255 calories. You have to walk between 48 minutes if you want to walk, or you have to run 25 minutes. So imagine that you're eating, instead of that, a sandwich. A sandwich has 445 calories. So if you want to spend all these calories, you must jog for an hour and 20 minutes, or run for 42 minutes. And that's a lot, because usually we're tired after 10 minutes. So try to eat healthy instead of doing just this stuff, and also try to choose healthy food. And that's it. Thank you for taking your time with me today.